Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Pisces, June 2012. Pisces, we start off the month with the Sun in Gemini, and this activates the area of your life that has to do with your home, your foundation in life, how you nurture yourself, how you nurture others, where you live, who lives with you. Then we have the Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse on June 4th, and this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your profession in the world. It has to do with your career legacy, your success, your destiny in the world, your achievement in the world. So this is lighting up your career and your work and what you're doing and where you're living as well. And this is the last Sagittarius eclipse of the year, because by the end of this year and then 2013, the eclipses are going to move into Taurus and Scorpio, and this will be the shift. So there's a lot going on with where you live, how you live, and what you do in the world. Now this full moon Sagittarius eclipse challenges us to step out of the external limitations of what we think and what we know. We've been programmed by parents, teachers, culture, religion, government, and the mass media to see reality in specific ways. We've been trained to worship the mind and the five senses. Yet, 96% of our universe is imperceptible, even to our most sophisticated scientific instruments. So what is real? What is true? The Sagittarius full moon eclipse shows us that those answers cannot come from our head, but will come from our heart. This full moon lunar eclipse summons us to integrate the masculine and the feminine, the head and the heart, and spirit and matter. It is time to move beyond our comfort zones, our self-imposed limitations, fears, and boldly move into our future. The power to create is increasing. Creating and manifesting is rising daily. So in other words, we're in fourth dimension, and what you think and what you vibrate and what your energy is and what you focus on and what you create, the time between that is collapsing. Okay? And that's why it's so important to use the new mindset of focusing on what you want, focusing on what you want to create, focus on what you do have control over. You don't have control over other people. You don't have control over what goes on in the economy. And so give that over to your mighty I am presence. Give that over to higher power. Let Creator take care of those things. And then that way you're free to create the life you want. You're free to create the life you desire. And that's where your power is using that powerful imagination of yours and your psychic and intuitive and creative abilities to create what you want, not what you don't. Focus on what you can do, not on what you cannot. Give that over to God. Focus on where you want to go. Let go of limitations. Now Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, in Gemini, makes a rare eclipse to the sun on June 5th and 6th. Venus transits occur in pairs. Now this is very rare. The first one was on June 8th, 2004, and the second one is on June 5th and 6th, depending on where we are on the planet. The previous pairs were 1874 and 1882. The next ones are 2117 and 2125. It is time for women to reclaim their power and speak their truth. It is time for men to reclaim their feminine side. This is taking place in the area of your life that has to do with your foundation, your personal foundation. It's all about you strengthening yourself now, Pisces, strengthening yourself on the inner. The inner being is reflected in the outer home. The outer home is the second self, and it's a mirror reflection of the inner being. Do things that empower you. Do things that make you feel safe, strong, and secure. Just a few hours after this peak of this Sagittarius full moon eclipse, Neptune, your ruling planet, goes retrograde at 3 degrees Pisces. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. Venus rules love, Neptune rules divine love. Neptune is dissolving the illusion of separation, but we're not separate. We're all one. We are all one human family. Neptune will go retrograde until November 10th. And of course, this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with you, because Neptune is in your sign. And thank you for carrying Neptune, because I know it's not an easy task to be a Pisces. It is no easy task. Pisces is the hardest sign in the zodiac. The Pisces-Virgo axis is the toughest axis to be on. Anyone born with Pisces-Virgo is a great soul. You are great souls to volunteer to be Pisces. You know, the only thing that doesn't change in our astrology is our ascendant. Each lifetime, we all move around the cosmic clock. We all move around based on the soul lessons we need, the life lessons we need in order to shift and evolve. So each time we take turns. This lifetime I'm a Pisces, next lifetime I'm a Virgo, or the next time I'm a Leo, depending on where I need to be, whatever I need to learn or whatever I need to do in that life. The only point that doesn't change is the ascendant. And that's why it's very important to know your ascendant. But I know, being a Pisces and a Virgo, you guys are great souls who volunteered to take on this vibration in such a shit crap vibration called third dimension, where it's ruled by greed and selfishness. I get it. I know. You guys are great souls who volunteered to come here and carry this vibration. Well, it's about to turn for you, okay? And it's about to turn for the better. The second half of 2012 isn't going to look like the first half, and neither will 2013. So it's very important that you keep the faith. So those of us that have planets and points from 0 to 5 degrees, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini, Sagittarius, have felt this Neptunian effect the most strongly. This will begin to give you a break as Neptune draws down his power, because when a planet goes retrograde, he goes asleep. And so he doesn't have as much power. Neptune has been running the show for the first half of 2012, and this has been very challenging for all of us. Now, Jupiter jumps into Gemini on June 11th until June 2013, encouraging us to open our minds to a wider range of truths. Now, this is happening in the era of your life, of your personal foundation. So Jupiter is coming in here to empower you, to give you hope and optimism, to make your home more beautiful, to make your life more beautiful. So maybe you're putting an addition on. Maybe you're thinking of moving. Whatever you do, you're going to love it, because Venus is there, the eclipse is there, the sun is there, and now Jupiter is there. And so Jupiter's going to be there for a year. And having Jupiter in this area of your life strengthens your personal foundation. And when you feel stronger on the inside, you feel stronger to meet the worldly challenges. And you can create an ashram in your home with this. You can create a paradise, a little kingdom where you can shut out the negative world. You can shut out all the crap going on out there and go inside and replenish yourself, re-energize yourself. Make your home a garden of beauty. Make your home a sacred space where you feel empowered, where you feel safe and secure. And Jupiter is here to help you do that. Now, the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter are in Gemini, and that shows us the contrast and contradiction, which are essential elements of the human experience. Then we have the Jupiter new moon on June 19th. This is a radical shift in consciousness, because Prime Creator is downloading the love light goddess energy through these portals of rapid endings and beginnings. It's breakdowns through breakthroughs, okay, in our relationships, institutions, and systems. We are recalibrating to higher love. So we're either going to evolve or dissolve, whatever it is. So anything that's not based on truth and love will dissolve. Everything that is based on truth and love will evolve. So now we've had two Gemini new moons. We had one at 0 degrees on May 20th, and that was an eclipse. This one is an eclipse. It's a new moon at 28 degrees. And so this is all about you know, either adding an addition to your home, redoing your home, moving. But it's very exciting because it's about creating the space that makes you feel strong to be here, happy, joyful, safe, secure, and empowered. Then right after, just hours after this new moon Gemini on June 19th, the sun goes into Cancer. Cancer is a sister sign to Pisces. Cancer trines Pisces. Harmonious energy flow, mutual admiration society. You're great, no, you're great, no, you're great. And this activates the area of your life that has to do with fun, having fun, amusement, creativity. So June 20th on, you're going to feel lighter, you're going to feel happier, you're going to feel more joyful, you're going to feel more playful, you're going to feel more like yourself. And Mercury's already in there because Mercury went in there on June 7th. So now we've got Mercury the messenger and the sun in Cancer, trining you, harmonizing with you, uplifting you from June 20th on. Now, the biggest astrological event in June and perhaps this year, is revolutionary Uranus squares off with evolutionary Pluto, and they're going to make 7 exact squares, reshaping our world until 2015. Those of us that have cardinal points and planets between 0 and 12 degrees, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, will feel this energy most greatly. Then the Sun makes a hard aspect to Uranus and Pluto on June 29th, and this triggers explosive feelings and powerful events. Creative people will take radical action and make technological and ideological breakthroughs. This can empower us to move beyond our differences and opposing beliefs, for all are one. We are all one human family. Uranus square Pluto takes place in the area of your life that has to do with your hopes and wishes, the love you receive from others, and your talent and abilities. So this has to do with, considering, do you feel supported? Do you feel you're getting paid what you're worth? Do you feel appreciated by the people you work with? Do you feel appreciated by your friends? Do you feel appreciated by those you love? And you need to look at that, because whatever is not truth or love is going to dissolve at this time. And energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. That's Einstein. And so you want to direct this energy out. And don't swallow it, Pisces. Don't wallow in it. Direct it out. Now, you don't want to direct it out at other people, but you want to direct it out into, I like to use it in walking and biking and hiking and physical activity or projects that I do. So you can direct it out into projects that you do, like refurbishing your home, anything that you're doing around the home, moving. All of that is a great way to direct this energy. But it's also time for you to speak your truth. You have to tell people what you want from them. You have to tell people what you need from them in order for them to step up. And you have to own your power. Don't give your power over to other people. Don't think they have the answers for you. Don't think they know what's better for your life. You are the captain of your ship. If you're going over asking someone else to be your captain, they could navigate you way over here, taking you off your life path. And then Uranus and Pluto are going to come in like a hurricane and slap you back on your path, because you are here to be the captain of your ship. You need to navigate your ship on your life path of where you're going. And Uranus and Pluto are going to show all of us where we're off course, okay? So be the captain of your ship. You are the master of your destiny. Own your power. Direct your life where you can. Direct your life where you can take it, and let go of what you can't. Now, the good news is stabilizing Saturn is direct in June at 22 degrees Libra. Your readiness to take a giant step forward is now. And this is happening in the area of your life that has to do with your partner's resources, debt, other people's money, other people that owe you money, boundary issues. Do you need to set some boundaries? Where do you need to set some boundaries? Boundaries isn't just with other people. Boundaries can be with ourselves. Like I like to put a boundary around how many sweets I have because if I don't, I can just eat endless cookies. I'm like the cookie monster. So I tell myself, no, you can only have 4 cookies or 2 cookies. You can't have 12 cookies, you see? So boundaries can be with ourselves. We need to put boundaries with ourselves as well. Okay, so use Saturn to set boundaries where you need to set boundaries with people. Or do you need to, have a good talk with your partner and come to a greater understanding of what is going to work for you and what isn't working for you? Now, Venus turns direct on June 27th in the area of your life that has to do with your home and foundation, how you nurture yourself, how you nurture others, how you empower yourself, how you empower your family. And this is going to generate new connections, new truths, new possibilities, communication and education and cross-cultural exchange. Relationships can finally get back on track again and move forward. June is a great month. It's an action-packed month. We started 2012 with the career and work planets going in reverse. We had a short window of opportunity between December 23rd and January 23rd, but then Saturn and Mars went reverse, and those are the work and career planets. Then Neptune, your ruling planet, took over, and Neptune has been the most powerful planet for the first half of 2012. Well, Neptune has nothing to do with moving or housing or where we live or adding to our home or our career or our destiny. Neptune has everything to do with spirituality and creativity. So now that Neptune is taking a back seat until late fall, many folks have felt their plans have been on hold or delayed. No longer. We are moving forward at the speed of light. The second half of 2012 will be breakthroughs and rapid changes for the better, and the highest good for all concerned. So move beyond those limitations, Pisces, and get creative. You're a very creative sign. Thank you for watching, Pisces. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you to all my clients. You rock. If you would like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. You go to my PayPal link below, you choose the length of the session that you want. Once you make that commitment, I email you my schedule, you choose the day and the time that you want, and then we're off and running, rocking and rolling. Until next time, Pisces, keep looking up.